Me and Kaidale have a really exciting week planned. What we're going to be doing this week is bike camp. The way that this originated was my mom has a coworker who has a daughter with special needs. Last summer, she sent her daughter to this bike camp. Her daughter goes to another local special needs school, just actually down the road from JSA, not too far from where Kaidale went to school. Anyways, and last summer they hosted a bike camp. So she was telling my mom about her experience and how incredible it was, and ever since last summer for the past year, my mom has been telling me, you gotta sign them up, you gotta sign them up. So I reached out to the school that hosts the camp, put it on my list of things to do and reached out to him and said, hey, what do I need to do to get Kaidale signed up? This was back in March, and they said, registration opens on the state, but make sure you hurry up and register him because it fills up really quickly. I think they give priority to the kids that go to school there, but anyways, nevertheless, I signed him up the day that the registration was open and we didn't get a spot. I was super bummed, but we had so much other stuff planned for this summer that I figured, it's fine, we'll try again next summer. Then I got a call about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, from the director of the program saying, hey, we had a cancellation, do you want to sign up? So of course I said yes. It all seemed to work out perfectly, and that's what we're doing this week. The way that I understand this program to work is it is a Monday through Friday daily camp. It's only about an hour and a half every day. They start off with, there's like this whole program, there's this whole technique. They start off with adaptive bikes. By the end of the week, the intention is to be able to get the rider as independent as possible on their own bicycle. So we'll see how it goes. I don't really have any expectations. I'm just going into it with an open mind. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we get out of it. And, if anything, it'll just be a fun experience. And, we'll get to be around a new group of people learning something new maybe. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for the journey.
You're doing so good, Kaidale. You're doing so good. Go, kiddo, go, kiddo. Go, go, go.
One of the things I noticed right away that made me really excited for this week was seeing how supportive and encouraging Kaidale's volunteer buddies were. They really seemed to cheer him on so hard from the beginning, which just made the whole experience amazing. All right, so we have just arrived to day 2 of bike camp. I am so excited to see how much progress he makes this week because I was just blown away with day 1. He was like circling laps around the building, and I was so proud of him. Today is Tandem Tuesday, so supposedly they're gonna get on some tandem bikes, which Kaidale is already totally used to that, so I think he's gonna do great. And we'll see what else you're gonna get into today. I'm excited. Are you excited, buddy? Day 2 of bike camp. Here we go. Go, go, go. Pedal, 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 pedal. Go.
He has to pedal.
Okay.
So she can take over.
Okay. So this tandem bike is a little bit different. As you can see, Kaidale is riding in the front instead of the back like he normally does with me. And this allows the instructor to really assess him while he's riding and allows her to gauge his skill level. So how well he's doing with his steering and his balancing and pedaling, so on and so forth. That way she can determine what level he's at and how close he is to being able to take that next step towards independence.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're doing so good.
Okay, today is a very exciting day for bike camp. It is day 3. Yesterday was Tandem Tuesday, which was pretty cool. And then yesterday after bike camp, we actually met up with somebody off of Facebook Marketplace. So we gotta get going because we're gonna be late. So I will tell you that story in just a minute. We are going to bike camp with our van today because we have a brand new bicycle in the back seat. Don't know if you can see it, but it is a very nice bike. This bike camp is very thought out, structured, very impressive program. This company actually travels all throughout the region. They go out of the state all the way up to New York, Buffalo. I saw that they had a week they were doing that. So they basically just travel all over the country teaching people with special needs how to learn how to ride bicycles. And they gave us a list of approved bikes that were good for learning. I really had no idea. Like, I've never put that much thought into buying a bicycle, but apparently for learning it is good to have handlebars well above the seats, and a lot of like your traditional mountain bikes and you know, typical kids bikes, it's not, the handlebars are not, they're more level with the seat, which apparently is not that great for learning. So they wanted more of a cruiser style bike, like a beach cruiser, but they wanted it to have handbrakes. A lot of the cruisers do not have handbrakes. So me and my mom and my dad too spent like a whole day looking at different department stores. We went to Academy, Walmart's, Target's, bike shops. The bike shops had some of those bikes that were on the approved list from the program, but they're like $700-800, like so expensive. So I found, we had no luck in the department stores. Like, it was all mountain bikes, BMX bikes. There was very few cruisers, and the cruisers that they did have didn't have handbrakes. So needless to say, we were having difficulties, and I went on Facebook Marketplace. Sorry, we gotta have the windows down because it's a little hot in this van. I went on Facebook Marketplace and found like the exact bike that we needed. And another thing is, a lot of the cruisers were girl cruisers, so they were like bright pink or periwinkle purple, and I'm not gonna put Kaidale on a periwinkle purple bike. So we found a cruiser on Facebook Marketplace. It's a really nice bike, so he won't have to have another one for a long time. Oh, I love it. So excited. All right. It's a pretty big bike. Shut the van doors. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh. Hey. Okay. All right. Look for your name tag. Here, get your name tag. Get your name tag. Where's Kaidale? No. This one. Okay. Go Kaidale, go Kaidale, go, go, go!
How's it, Mr. Beast?
So even though we brought in Kaidale's bicycle today, he's still working on the adaptive bikes and reducing the support that he needs on those bicycles in order to get independent on his own. You know, you can't just jump from one to the other. You kind of have to wean yourself up to that. However, today he was able to get on a two-wheel bicycle without the supportive roller wheel, which was really cool, and the instructor just assessed his skill level on that type of bicycle. Wow, buddy, good job. You're doing it! You're doing it! You're doing it! Goof. Come on, goofball. One more.
Spot 5 and you get
Good job! You did so good today. I'm so proud of you. You really put the work in, buddy. I'm proud of you. Are you ready, Kaidale? Are you ready for day 4 of bike camp? The heck? This is gonna be so fun. You only got 2 days left of bike camp, buddy. High five. You're doing so awesome. That was a fist bump. I am so proud of you, buddy. Okay, today is day 4 of bike camp. We've only got 2 days left, and supposedly today is going to be the day he gets on his bike. So we have graduated. Well, I'll get the confirmation from them, but I think we're going to be graduated from the adaptive bikes, moving on to our own 2-wheel, and we're going to try to get some practice and repetition in with his bicycle. I'm not really sure 100% what to expect, but we are going to go find out. We're so excited. We're eating a little bit of a late lunch on the way. We grabbed some Chick-fil-A, so we're just finishing up eating. I had to work. Goodness, I woke up at 7 and started working today, right up until time to leave. So we were a little rushed, but we made it work, right, buddy? You're doing amazing, and I'm so proud of you. Oh. Go, 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 go.
Come on, 3 more laps till tickles.
Watch yourself.
Go, go, go. You're doing awesome. So we actually didn't make it on his own bicycle today. We continued to practice with the adaptive 2-wheel bicycle that the camp had, which was basically just a 2-wheel bike with a handle on the back, and it allows the instructor to continue to assess his skill level and just see what his strengths are and where he may continue to need help. We did make it out on the outside track today, which was a pretty big deal because that track is a little bit more challenging and just allows him to continue to practice and push himself.
Okay.
Go, buddy, go, go! Go, go!
Pedal, pedal, pedal. Pedal, go.
Push, push, push with your feet, push with your feet.
Pedal, pedal.
Here, you got 1 more lap, all right?
You got it, you got it.
1 more lap.
Make him run.
Okay, so that was another really great day of bike camp. Kaidale took it to the next level today. He got to go outside, which is a little bit more of a difficult track, I guess. And he got to do more on a regular 2-wheel bike. So this week he's been doing the adaptive bikes pretty much all week, but they've been swapping out the roller, which makes it more and more difficult. With each roller they exchange. They get like a little bit smaller, thus providing less support to the rider. So the rider's essentially doing it more and more independently until finally they go to a regular 2-wheel bike, which Kaidale was on today, and he rocked it. Like, he did so good. I was so proud of you, buddy. Their 2-wheel bikes still have the handle on the back, so that way the spotter can grab on if they need to help the biker to steer, or to, you know, if they're starting to lean over a little bit, they can kind of help get him back up straight. But Kaidale really didn't need that much assistance because he really was booking it. He was booking it by himself. So it was a really good day. Tomorrow is the last day, the graduating day. Tomorrow he will get on his actual bike that we bought and see how he does, and they're gonna have a little bit more parent involvement tomorrow and teach the parents how to spot so that they can carry on and carry through with the skills that they've learned and just reinforce it at home. So that'll be fun. Another cool thing is we were on the news today, so I'm not trying to brag, but we're like basically celebrities now.
Relatively Jacks tonight, giving children with unique abilities a boost of confidence.
The North Florida School of Special Education is hosting the I Can Bike Camp this week, and tomorrow 24 students will graduate with a new skill. Camp is in session for 25 students with differing abilities.
Let's put your kickstand up. You ready? Let go of blue.
10-year-old Kaidale Owings is one of the students taking part in the I Can Bike Camp, a 5-day camp that'll teach him to ride a 2-wheel bike.
And today was his first day out here riding around in the 2-wheel, and he's just doing amazing. I'm so proud of him.
Kaidale's mom, Kaitlin, says she's tried to teach him to ride a bike before, but it wasn't until this camp that he's really gotten the hang of it. Part of that is the unique adaptive approach I-Can-Bike uses to teach students to ride. They don't use training wheels. Instead, they learn on adaptive roller bikes inside a gym. As the days go along, then it gets more difficult with the level of assistance reduced until eventually they master the basics and get to put their skills to the test on 2 wheels on an outdoor course.
There, good job, Jax. Start your turn.
Kelly Barnes with I-Can Shine says what these students are learning is more than just riding a bike.
Not only are we teaching them to ride a bike here at camp, we're teaching them to conquer life, to go home learning that I can do something new. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. I can ride a bike. That transitions into so many other aspects of their life. Not only do they get the freedom of having transportation that they might not have otherwise, but they also get confidence and they develop skills that they never knew they had.
Caitlin Owings says she's incredibly impressed with the progress she's seen her son make this week, now riding around on his own on 2 wheels.
This is going to be amazing to give him that independence and just to be able to do his own thing independently, you know. Okay, so I am just finishing my work morning while Kaidale is sleeping in a little bit. It's our last day of bike camp, and I just have to say I feel so grateful for this week. It's just been absolutely amazing and just mind-blowing to see his evolution in 1 week. You know, from like throughout these past 5 days, I've just seen him absolutely flourish and blossom. And it's not just about him learning to ride a bike. It's about him learning a new skill, him gaining confidence, and seeing him just being so proud of himself. I can see it on his face, you know. He's smiling from ear to ear. He's proud of himself. He knows that he has accomplished something huge. And, you know, we have tandem bikes. We've been riding tandem for years and we love it. We have so much fun and we have no problem continuing to do that. So it's not just about getting him on his own bike. It's about everything that comes with it, you know, his own pride and his own self-worth and his own confidence that he has developed just in 1 week from this camp and from learning this skill. And I'm so proud of him for, as far as I'm concerned, conquering this. You know, we'll have to reinforce, we'll have to practice at home, we'll have to continue with the repetition just so that the skill of riding the bicycle by himself continues to strengthen and he continues to get better and better and more independent. But I'm just so proud of him and I'm just so grateful for this experience. So today is day 5. It's graduation day. I think Grandma and Big Guy are going to try to make it out and see him get his little award and graduate from bike camp. And it's one of those things. It's one of those, like, this whole week I feel like it's been a core memory for us. It's just been one of those experiences we'll never forget. Ooh. Look at you go, buddy. Good job.
Look at your own
Go. Good job, buddy. You're doing awesome. Squeeze. Squeeze. I know. He's just going in circles.
Good job, Kaidale. Okay, yeah.
Wow. He's...
Okay, squeeze. Squeeze. No.
Yeah, put your helmet on. I really couldn't believe how Kaidale just picked up this new skill and ran with it. If you wouldn't have known any different, you would have thought he was riding his bike for years, because he showed so much control and so much confidence, and I was just so proud of him. But the biggest challenge for today was for him to learn how to use the handbrakes, because that is something new for him. Whenever we ride tandem, I always control the brakes and the steering. So the handbrakes were something new that we're going to have to continue to work on. But overall, he did amazing. Two hands. Two hands, buddy.
Show them how it's done.
Wow, this is crazy. I can't believe he's riding a freaking bike. Good job. Good job. You did it.
Last but not least, we have Kaidale ready. Go get your award. Go get it. Go get your award.
Say cheese.
So, riders and volunteers, we need you to line up.
Kaidale. Kaidale. Oh, he's going to mama. Okay.
Just Good one. Puke. Huh?
No, just one. Oh, heck no.
You want a popsicle. That was an absolutely incredible experience. I can't even explain how incredible that was. You know, the crazy thing about this is it's so much more. I mean, I was saying this earlier, but it's so much more than just Kaidale learning to ride a bike. There are so many aspects of our life that this will change. It'll open so many doors for him. It'll allow him to have a whole nother level of independence. Even just stuff as simple as, like, you guys know I love to run. It's one of my passions. It makes me happy, and you know, sometimes it can be really difficult to find opportunities to be able to go running, because I either don't have childcare for Kaidale, or you know, it's just me and him, and I can't always make it out to run, because what am I going to do with Kaidale? Now I can just simply put him on his bike and he can ride while I'm running. I mean, you know, just little things like that, it changes so much of our life, and I just am so proud of him for mastering it in a week. I mean, in a week he is independently riding a two-wheel bike, and that's a really hard thing to conquer. I mean, it's not, riding a bike is not easy, and I can't believe that, you know, it seems like we've off and on kind of practiced over the years, and the method that they implemented at this program was just unbelievable, and he was beaming with pride today, which just for me is everything. Now that we're back home, we're continuing to practice and reinforce all the amazing skills that we learned at the I Can Bike Camp Week. I really just can't brag enough about this program and how amazing it was for us. I would highly recommend, if you guys are interested in teaching your loved one how to ride a bike, this program was just superb. You can go to the I Can Shine website and see if maybe they're traveling to a location near you, because it was such an incredible experience. And thank you guys so much for watching our journey this week and Kaidale's journey on how to ride his own two-wheel bike. This was something I'm so grateful that I documented, because I never want to forget how amazing this experience was.
Good job.